Come on.
Happy Monday. It is April 8th. Today is the eclipse around 2 something, right? I'm in New York. So around 2 something will be the eclipse. There's a lot of hoopla and stuff about it. I'm just not, okay. That's how I feel about it. Like, okay. What was the last one? Like in 1972 or something? Okay, girl. Okay. Like, okay. They done gave out glasses at my job. Like, oh, we all gonna go outside. Okay, girl. Child. Like, I'm just really hoping that, like, because they probably gonna make me, because, we a team in solidarity. Yang, 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 yang. I just really hope it's, not the beginning of my origin story. Because I don't think I'm from here, no way. You know what I mean? And I wasn't around in 1972. I was born in 84, so, I wasn't around for the last eclipse, but I just hope that, I don't get, activated. And this is the beginning of my origin story, because how cool would that be, the reason why I say I'm not from here, breakfast, y'all. The reason why I say I'm not from here, because I got all 4 seasons of allergies. Like, I ain't got no natural immunities to, what is it, third rock from the sun? Nothing? Child. Khalil, my cousin. Y'all didn't know that? Khalil, my cousin on my daddy's side. If y'all don't know who Khalil is, like, how did you find me? This is for geeks and nerds. That's Superman, by the way. You know what? Let me stop. Chow. How was your weekend? I was a domesticated kitty all weekend. Meow, meow, meow. Doing my weekly reset, because I got churn. And I got to get them ready for the week, But I did that. And did my little reset, laundry, cleaning, husband changed the bed sheets, all that good stuff. I need to really invest in doing some fun stuff for me. Like, me and my man gotta go out on a date. We really need to go out on a date without our children. We took a little quick something to New England area. But that was with the kids, and we left more exhausted than when we went. But, me and my man, we got to do something. But, child, what is going on in the news? There's so much. I'm going to focus on this. Russell Simmons' daughter, Aoki Lee, I believe she's the second one. Ming is the first. Aoki's the second one. She the one that look like him. She's a Harvard graduate. And by her own merits at that. Because when they was arrested, all them parents, for paying off entry into Harvard, she was fine. They looking for her daddy for something totally different. That's why he in Bali talking about he need a reset. But, he ain't coming back because there's no extradition in Bali. So he up there just living in one of the rooms in his hotel, child. Inviting his friends over to go play in his hotel. But, they're not looking for him because he paid to get his daughter in college. They looking for him for something else. You know what I mean? There is a damn near 30-year age difference between him and Kimora. But anyway, Aoki, she's 21 years old. Let me say that. Was seen kissing and on this restaurateur in Saint Barts, I believe, who is 65 years old. He's 65, honey. His estimated net worth is $500 million. Now, her mama ain't got no money because it's tied up in lawsuits with Wolf's daddy. That's her husband. I don't know if they still married, but the last husband, the one she got the white baby with, because you know Kimora Lee is like the United Colors of Benetton. She got a baby with any color. You cannot say Kimora Lee is a colorist. You can't say Kimora Lee is racist. You can't say none of that. She got a black American babies. Two of them are Russell. She got a black African baby with Denzu Huntsman. He's Amistad. Give us free. Him. She got a baby with him. She got a white baby, and she got like an adopted baby, I believe. Kimora, that is the definition of non-biased, non-racial. She got every color brown section crayon box, okay? She got girl. And she mixed herself. She got brown babies. And that one she got with Desmond is a chocolate. He's 16. He is chocolate. Okay? She got brown, light, kind of light fair brown kids with Russell. She got a chocolate baby. I think his name Kenzo. And she got a white baby that look a white. His name Wolf. She ain't got no money because she got lawsuits and shit tied up. And she ain't got no money. She tried to revive Baby Fat. That ain't work. And Eris just, canceled her membership to Just Fab because she's been hitting the skip button for 10 years. So, no more Just Fab membership from Eris. The revival of Baby Fat didn't work out. And all her money tied up. And I think she almost 50, so she ain't modeling no more. Even though she had a spread recently, she was looking good in the spread, but the modeling thing is pretty much done with her. So, her daughter, and daddy, Russell, done cut off the rush card and left one of them children stuck in another country. I think it was Aoki. She was on a class trip in another country, and her daddy turned off them credit cards. They let me tell you something. Being famous and broke is a terrible thing, honey. Everybody know your name and you are broketh. And she was like, not today. Not me. Not me. But let me tell you something. Aoki looked older than 21. And I don't know what it is about it, but she looks older than 21. But she is 21. Now, I want to say this to say, where's all the smoke? Because Drea, who's 40, is making a baby with some basketball player who's in his early 20s. And the red pillars have been going crazy. Talking about she groomed him and all this stuff. Baby. Let me tell you something. It's been quiet over here with this situation. Because we know it's about the money. But if, Aoki, I know you listen. If you listening, I know it's not for love and it's for financial security. And I personally ain't got no problem with it. Because a 65-year-old man exactly knows why a 21-year-old woman is on the beach with him in Saint Barts taking pictures and kissing. He knows. And you're probably not the first. And you're probably not going to be the last. But this is what you need to do. Tell him you need to go to Raising Cane's. He don't know how much nothing costs. How much is it going to be? $3,000. The $2,950 extra, you need to put that in the account. Everything is $4,000. I need to give the maid some money to go to Costco and buy some toilet paper. How much she need? $5,000. Okay, you take the $4,900 and you put it in the bank. That's what you need to do. He don't know how much nothing costs. Okay, that is what you need to do. The man has no idea how much anything costs. And so that's how you're going to get it, because you're not long hauling it. You're not in it for the long haul, because he probably has an affinity to young younger women. But girls, stack up your coins. Stack up your coin. 500 million dollars. Stack up your coins, girl. So let's piggyback off of Fresh and Fit. Do y'all know who Fresh and Fit is? If you don't know, that's okay. Fresh and Fit are these men. There's one kind of tallish between the two of them, slender, light-skinned, biracial man, and then another shorter, stout man who has very African features, but he is from Barbados, right? And they recently, I did a video on it of them losing their monetization. They're definitely proprietors of the red pill movement and all of this stuff and yada, yada, yada. And they both have vehemently said that they do not date black girls because of insert negative things about black women here. They're ghetto, they're loud, they're mannish, they're this, they're that, they're gold diggers, yada, 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 yada. All the shit that I say that these red pillars engage in, that's what they preach, right? So recently, Fresh was having a situationship with this woman from China, and you could imagine what she looks like. She's, what they would consider beautiful. She's that. And pretty much you could tell she's only interested in him through his money and access, and he's on this podcast that has millions of viewers, right? So she recently told him that she got pregnant. She's pregnant. And he's pretty much like, you should get a Abby. You know what that is? A Abby abortion. You should get an Abby. We not together. Da 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 da. And let me tell you how crazy this is. I do believe she's pregnant. She has the receipt. She has all the things that she needs. But this woman about 10 to 15 minutes pregnant. Literally, she about 3 to 4 weeks pregnant, and they've been messing around for a month. But it's funny because in that month, he has flued her out, and she met his mother. She met with him in Barbados and met the rest of his family, giving him money and da 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 da. And he ends up turning her into the same woman that he complained about. Just another baby mama. Because he's pretty much telling her, I ain't gonna be around. I don't want no churn. I ain't gonna be around. And she's saying, well, yada, 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 child support. And he was like, what money? There ain't no money. The business is failing. They're demonetized. What money? Good luck. Good luck. And she is what we would call an exotical. I don't think she's exotic, but these black men be tripping and falling over these exoticals, thinking that they're more high value than the black woman that spit them out. And want to avoid the likenesses of their mama at all costs. And here it is, the same thing that you covet turned out to be the same thing you're trying to avoid. If that's not karma or irony, I don't know what the definition of those words mean. And somebody please tell me, because to me, this is a real life definition of irony. It's hilarious. It's really hilarious. Now, is the full of... Oh, okay, so more on it. I don't watch the show. I watch clips. I watch the Star Report. I watch other people comment on Neek at Night. Shout out to you. The Star Report. All these things, all of these other people I watch, and they do the work and they put the clips together, because I would not be able to mentally handle watching a whole episode of this. But anyway, we saw the clips, and pretty much Fit is riding for his nigga, when whatever. right? Like, oh, I'm gonna stand by him. What you think? I'm gonna dump him because of everything that's going on. Another woman had claimed that I was the father of her child, and I was vindicated in that. And these people ride for me when I had nothing. Whatever. But it sounded like the man was in tears, y'all. I think they had their lawyer on and all this stuff or whatever. Um, and I don't. She's talking about the woman that's pregnant. She's talking about, like, in her religion they don't kill. In my religion we don't kill babies, and that would be a sin. And Fresh is telling her we sinned already when we had sex. But let me tell you something. Fit and Fresh, they're not young. They not young. They millennials at least. At least they are millennials. And he's pretty much telling her that he couldn't have kids, right? 7 years or whatever in a relationship or yada, yada, yada. He's never had kids. And she's saying, well, isn't that a miracle? You got one now. And she's talking about, like, when you put your seed in me, what you think was going to happen? I can't get pregnant by myself. And do I have to download pamphlets on how children are made? I don't understand. Or do the men think that they could just be so careless and so flippant about birth control methods and putting the onus on the woman alone, and expecting them to just take care of it? So he is, casually saying, girl, get an abortion. And she's early enough on, I believe, right, to take a pill. She's able to take a pill, right? But if she's early enough to take a pill, it's still hard on the body, right? It's still very hard on the body. And if she was not, and if she waits and she can't take the pill, it's a whole procedure, right? It's a procedure. It's very invasive. It's traumatic, but it's still a procedure, and it's 100% the work and pain and all of that is on the woman. So even and the message, it says, well, we both thought you couldn't get pregnant. Sir, you're old enough to know if a woman tells you, and I'm not saying this is what she said, I'm just saying this as an example, because yes, it's done and said a lot when it's not true. Oh, I'm on birth control. Oh, okay. What that mean for you as a man means you should still use protection, right? Like, you should still use some sort of protection. And the fact that he has known her for a month and already is blasting off in a woman from China, because I don't even know if she's an immigrant. I don't think she lives here. Because in one of her messages, she said she gave up her job in China to start a life with him in Miami. A Chinese nationalist, is that what they call? Like, a woman from China you met in Miami, and you just splash waterfalls, raw dog in the Chinese woman, and then tells her, well, I gotta talk to other women because 4 other women need to get tested. 4 other women need to get tested. You have an unprotected sex with at least 5 women at the same time. I did a post on my Facebook, facebook.com/@earstatic, that Atlanta is number 3 in the new HIV/AIDS cases. And I'm saying, why? I asked my husband if he know what PrEP and PEP was. He said no. I asked my mother if she knew what PrEP and PEP was. She said no. I asked my straight, cis, het male friend if he knew what PrEP or PEP was. He said no. I asked my gay friend, male, if he knew what PrEP or PEP was. He said absolutely. He takes it. I asked my bisexual male friend if he knew what PrEP or PEP was. He said yes, but he does not take it because right now he's in a monogamous relationship. And so he don't take it. Okay. These are the people that I asked. I'm not advocating that you take it. I'm just, it's out there. So PrEP and PEP are medications that you take to stop the spread of contracting HIV or yes, HIV. So it's for men, but it seems to be marketed for gay men. And I was confused. So why only gay men? And the logic that I could come up with, not saying that this is right or this is wrong, but what I came up with was we still believe that gay men are the only types of men that engage in risky sexual behavior. We're still thinking that in 2024, that gay men are the only men that engage in risky sexual behavior. So therefore, we need to market this just to them. When every Instagram model or celebrity I see is turning up pregnant, when you have a man by the name of Fresh who is well into his 30s, if not damn near in 40s, who is having unprotected sex with at least 5 women at the same time, we're still only marketing these drugs to gay men. So since the ones that I spoke to real quick, know about it, have used it, yada yada yada. The rise and increase in HIV ain't coming from the gay community then. Because if you watch Drag Race and stuff, they're the ones advocating PrEP and stuff in the commercials. They're taking it. So it's the straights that are the problem. Now, devil's advocate, PrEP and PEP does have this underlying long-term, is it kidney or liver, potential kidney or liver issues if taken long-term. But if you are cruising the streets, out for the streets, living your best life phase, take it. And when you settle down, then you stop. But if you're gonna have a hot boy summer and you out here just philandering and being a cocksmith, you should be on PrEP, because especially since y'all making it seem like the gays are the only ones that like raw sex. Apparently not, because back to Drea and her baby daddy, she ain't the only one pregnant. And I believe he just had a child. And Drea and another woman are pregnant at the same time. So everybody's talking about how innocent he is and yada 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 and da 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 da, how innocent he is. And he out here with multiple baby mamas at the same time. And I'm pretty sure he's not on PrEP. So the straight men are just going around allegedly spreading diseases and creating broken homes. Right? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Do better, man. Do better. Google prep or pep and see if it's right for you. I'm not advocating it, but if you are engaging, I'm not advocating nothing. I'm not telling you to take it. I'm not telling you to take nothing, but shouldn't you know about it? Why is it gatekeep? Why is it such this big secret? Shouldn't you know about it? Just saying. And pardon my ignorance, but I don't think it's something women could take. I think you have to be assigned male at birth, right? That's the PC way of saying it. You have to be assigned male at birth. So even if you're transsexual, even if you got the sex change, you're still assigned male at birth. Therefore, it's still for you. But I don't think it's for women who were assigned female at birth. That could have changed, but last time I checked, it was for XY chromosomed individuals.